Good afternoon, coaching clients, real estate agents, mortgage agents, business owners. If you have a business, the points that I'm going to share with you today might help you out a lot. You might be able to make some money with these points. So it's Coach Rene, and I wanted to share with you. I just finished up a day of coaching here, so don't mind the mess. But I wanted to share with you as we're finishing up the month of May and heading into the month of June. A lot of folks are asking, how can I improve my production? How can I create more transactions? Coach, how can I get more deals done and make better use of my time? So, what I wanted to share with you came straight out of Mike Ferry's Building Momentum retreat that was in Toronto. Some of you might remember you were there. This was just a couple months ago. So every year, Mike Ferry comes to Toronto, typically in the spring, and we were lucky enough to have him on stage sharing with his wisdom with the audience. So here's a couple points on building a productive schedule, right? And Mike had shared this with us on day 3 of that event. If you were there, you might remember. I'll turn up the light. And what he had talked about was that when you look at your production goal for 2023, you also have to look at your schedule that you've created, the schedule that you've designed, because that schedule will get you to where you want to go. That schedule will get you the business that you're looking for. So you have to take a careful look at it. A good schedule masters repetitious boredom, right? A good schedule masters repetitious boredom. So if you understand repetitious boredom, right, will lead you to a really high degree of success, then you understand that a good schedule masters that repetitious boredom. So what do we mean? Do you have days when it gets really boring? Right? Are you out talking to people or door knocking or calling on the phone or out on appointment after appointment? And hey, you've been doing it for so many days. Some of you 5, some of you 6, some of you even 7 days a week, right? But does it get boring? Well, what this point is talking about, it mastering the repetitious boredom is the ability to do something on the days that it's boring. That's what makes you great, right? That's what makes you great. We know that sometimes the job, the monotony of it, it happens in every profession, in every industry. We know that sometimes it can get boring. But having a productive schedule sets it in stone so that you're able to do it even when it gets boring on the days that you don't feel like it, right? Because why? It's your schedule. You've created it. You follow that to reach your 2023 goal. The next point on the productive schedule is try to succeed 4 out of 5 days. Try to succeed 4 out of the 5 days. And so, what do we mean by that? Take my glasses off, I can read a little bit better. What do we mean by that is that you don't have to, not every single day is going to go your way. Not every single day, everything is going to fall in line perfectly. We get that. We understand. So, what if, you could just stick to the schedule, say 75% of the time? Guess what? You're going to win. You're going to win. And what if you tried to succeed 4 days out of 5 days, right? Just have 4 really good days a week. Guess what? What would happen to your production? It would go up, wouldn't it? Guess what? You would be able to reach a lot of the goals that you've set by just being able to succeed 4 out of 5 days. Point number 3, along with prospecting, a good productive schedule will solve every production problem that you have, right? I'll say it again. Along with prospecting, a good productive schedule will solve every production problem that you have. So when you think about that, where in your schedule are there holes? Where are you finding that maybe you're not that productive? Maybe where are you wasting time during the day? Is there a specific time each day that you go sideways? Can you notice a pattern? Can you find certain distractions that pop up that take you way off of where you need to be, right? So these are just, that's a thought to think about. And if you're a brokerage, Mike says that recruiting solves every problem that a brokerage would have. So recruiting would solve every problem built into that productive schedule. Number 4, what you do between 8 a.m. to noon determines your income. We call it, Mike Ferry Coaching, money time. Money time. So our coaching clients are very familiar with this fact, is the fact that, whatever you do between 8 a.m. to noon determines your income. It determines, what the rest of the day will look like. It determines how many qualified leads you find, how many qualified appointments, what you'll be doing in the afternoon. That is all determined by what you do from 8 a.m. to noon. Next is, I love this point. I put stars around it and dollar signs. Taking advantage of the assets you have is critical. And what's that asset for a real estate person or a salesperson? It's their prospecting time. It's your prospecting time, whether it be morning session, afternoon session. Some of you are out door knocking in the afternoons, but that's it. That becomes an asset, because what is an asset? That by definition, it's something that pays you. It's something that gives you a return. So taking advantage of the assets you have, your prospecting time, is something that you want to really take advantage of. And are you taking enough time to score? Right? I love the way Mike said this. Thinking we've all been watching, the recent playoff hockey. We saw, the NBA are going into the finals. Each time that they're out there playing, they have enough time to score points. They have enough time to score enough points to win the game, but they're giving themselves enough time to win. Are you on the field enough to win? Are you on the court enough to score enough points to win the game? Right? And so whether or not you follow sports, you get what I'm talking about. You see the parallel there. You need to be able to give yourself enough time to score in the workday, right? An hour or two here or there is not enough. Let's face it, it's not enough, or it will cause you to feel all kinds of frustration and stress, because you feel like you can't score, you can't win, but you're also not giving yourself enough time, right? Some of the agents at Mike Ferry Coaching, they've got, Susan Heller has made this famous, Money Mondays, where they spend the entire day on a Monday prospecting, looking for business, prospecting, lead generating, finding business. We call it Money Monday. That's taking the entire day. That's taking enough time to score, isn't it? That's taking enough time to score. Whether it's a couple evenings a week or on the weekend, you want to do that. You want to give yourself enough time to score points. So these were just some points that I wanted to share with you after finishing a busy day of coaching. I hope that you might have found some of these points valuable. If you'd like more information, reach out to me or visit mikeferry.com for more information. Okay? Thanks so much for watching my video. Have yourself an awesome day.